Okay, everybody, I just wanted to let you know I am having technical difficulties with my devices up in the kitchen, and apparently I'm having technical difficulties anywhere in the house. It could be because of the heat and or the storm that we had yesterday. We have been experiencing well, last night, I could say yesterday or last night, we experienced severe weather. And so it can be interrupting something. And today we had, and yesterday, we had severe heat. So that can be interrupting devices. But anyway, today I was going to do for my viewers the chicken meatloaf redo. Now, since I'm having problems with my devices and I noticed that I'm being monetized, I shouldn't be monetized, seriously. I'm not even a paid YouTuber and I'm being monetized. Now, I tried to do this and YouTube was monetizing, and now I'm having to redo this video. It's ridiculous. So, just wanted to let you guys know I changed some of the ingredients in my chicken meatloaf. And the following ingredients that have changed are as follows. I no longer use Worcestershire sauce. Why? The sodium count. Now, what I replaced that with is liquid smoke, hickory and mesquite. Now, I know you've seen me use this in past videos, in my old videos, which I will be revising because I have to replace bread. I'm not over it. I don't eat bread every day. That fucks you up. Anyway, bread can also give you really bad flax rice and mess with your thyroid. I have met somebody that he took the advice. His plaque psoriasis is slowly healing, slowly clearing up. And yay, another person with plaque psoriasis that gets vanishing, which is great. More confidence in a person that has suffered with such a horrible condition, but can be accepted by somebody else, out in the world. You're just accepted by somebody that understands somebody else's medical condition. It's not a disease. It's a disorder of the autoimmune system. Once you correct that, because food has been sprayed with chemicals, unlike back in history when our food wasn't sprayed with chemicals. Our animals weren't comfortable of chemicals. We didn't have in history cancers or a lot of other problems listed in historical artifacts. In historical books, you didn't really hear about a lot of things. Okay, yes, people could be crippled, they could have gotten injured. I could see, okay, maybe somebody could have gone blind because that was something in the DNA structure, because you may have crossed the line of breeding with your own family member and something went wrong in the gene, but in the gene pool. That's significant. But in order to keep oneself healthy, you not only have to have a good diet, but you most definitely need to exercise every day. Yes, that's good size belly. Now, I did say we would exercise, right? And you see, like I said, any woman in her 40s that does not want to have the flab, please make sure you exercise. This is a 10-pound bell. If you want to know, this really is 10 pounds. No joking. That's a 10-pound bell. I just picked this up. Five Below. I accidentally picked up an 8-pound bell when I meant to get two 10-pound bells, so I'm going to take the 8-pound bell back and exchange it for another 10-pound bell. You know, when we go to do the exercise routines, you can get whatever size bells you're comfortable with. Don't stress yourself. I do this so that I can keep walking. I can't have the shots. I'm allergic to them. It's the chemicals that are in them that my body rejects and that my body reacts to. So, back to the other thing is I also put in the chicken meatloaf. Okay, like I said, I replaced the one ingredient with the liquid smoke. We must get back to this. The liquid smoke is the replacement ingredient. Hickory and mesquite. Replacement ingredient for the Worcestershire. The replacement ingredient for the bread is a half a cup of yellow, not white cornmeal, because that's bleached. Stay away from anything bleached. You want the yellow cornmeal. A half a cup of that. And then you also want a half a cup of rolled oats. Not the stuff you get in the little packets. No, that's for your breakfast. Rolled oats can be for your breakfast too. You cook those up the old-fashioned way. Have that for breakfast with some honey, some cinnamon, and it's a great stimulant for the body. Add some raisins to it, or maybe some figs. Figs. We'll get to figs on another time. But anyway, these oats, that and also the cornmeal. Now, as I said cornmeal, I did not say cornstarch. Cornstarch is a whole different thing. Don't get those confused. You want to use yellow cornmeal. Now, yellow cornmeal is also something that we'll be using a lot to experiment with, to be making other bread products. Yes, you can use it to make tortillas, fresh tortillas, because I notice a lot of masa flour, when you buy it at the store, is mixed with wheat. And it's bleached. You don't want it bleached. What is wrong with the food industry? There are those of us that can't have the bleached product. Why? Because you added the chemical into it. The chemicals offset the balance of the body. It offsets the thermostat to the body, and then everything just goes out of whack. And then all these chemical reactions happen to the body. People gain weight, they get seizures, they get cancer, they have problems with their pancreas, they have problems with their liver. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. It's an endless list of things go wrong when food has chemicals added to it. This is why when I've grown my own food, I don't put the chemical additives to it. I really don't. I don't put the chemical additives to my food. And you're like, but what about the bugs? What about the bugs? Well, there are plants to keep the bugs away from your other food. It's natural. It is just natural to plant the other plants that the bugs hate. Use your brain. Use your brain. It's always smart to know which plants to put with your food that you're going to consume and that are not harmful to the consumable foods. to keep the bugs away. And it works. You can use it outdoors. You could use it in a greenhouse. No, I'm not going to sound like Dr. Seuss and say it'll even keep away the house mouse. No. Although there are plans for actually keeping mice out of your house. Research that. Okay, you live in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is like rat and mouse infested. I'm not kidding you. Okay, if you live in a certain area, I don't live there anymore, thank God. And you want to keep mice out of your house. You want to keep them out of your garden. There's plants that keep them out of your house and your garden. You just have to be resourceful and look it up. Just like you have to be resourceful in how you take care of yourself. So when it comes down to when I show you next week, when I show my viewers the recipe, the new recipe for the chicken meatloaf, so that you're not going to have any problems and you're going to refresh your body with how this is made, you're going to feel better for it. You're going to thank yourself for you have this new recipe. You're able to enable yourself to be healthier. You're enabling yourself to have a better life. You're enabling yourself to strive forward for yourself, to better yourself. You are enabling yourself to be a better person. You are enabling yourself to be stronger and live a longer life. Think about that for the people in your life that actually care about you. You may think, oh my God, they're just pestering me because this is my weight, this is what I look like. There are actually people out there that you may not think actually care about you, that actually do. Or maybe you have children or really close friends that you think as family that, you're trying to keep them close, but then you don't want to push them away at the same time. Think about that. Think about that. Or you've distanced yourself. But then you're thinking, well, why have I done that? Oops, did I make a mistake? Make yourself stronger. Make yourself more positive and give yourself the energy to be more positive about your life. So next week, when the technical difficulties stop happening with the heat and the weird weather, we'll get back to this. So until then, from my channel, Charlene's Native American Kitchen, I will see you later. And yeah, I did that. That's the portrait, my Adam West portrait. I'm also doing a Monsters family portrait that I just started working on. When I'm done with the Monsters family portrait, that one gets shipped with it. So, but next week, look forward to chicken meatloaf. Look forward to that. And I will see all my viewers then. But enjoy your 4th of July and stay safe, stay happy, and as always, stay positive and blessed.